Good morning, dear students. Now we are going to discuss some extra questions from the chapter of basic geometrical ideas. The first question is, from the adjacent figure, name two parallel lines. Now this figure is given to you. Now we know parallel lines are those lines which don't intersect each other and they are at the same distance at all the points. So here the lines AB and CD are the two lines which are parallel to each other. Next, I want to have a pair of intersecting lines. Now, intersecting lines are those which meet each other. We have so many intersecting lines. I can say the line EF and AB are intersecting. The line GH and AB, they are intersecting. Or I can say EF and GH, they are intersecting. So, any one pair you can write here. Next, I want four collinear points. Collinear points are those which lies on one line. So, here again I am having so many sets of collinear points. E, K, I, F. These are four collinear points lies on the one line. Or I can say A, K, B. No, these are three. So I cannot say these are the four collinear points. Or you can say G, K, J and H. They lies on one line. So they are four collinear points. Next I want three concurrent lines. Concurrent lines are those which passes through one point. So here G, H, E, F and A, B. They pass through the point K. So these are the three concurrent lines. Next I want a ray with initial point as I. Now this is the point I. I want a ray which starts from here. Initial point means which starts from I. So it can be ID, it can be IC, IJ, IF, IK, IE. So we have the rays like this. Next, a line segment. Line segment means a part of line. So we have so many lines here. If I say IJ, now this is a part of the line CD. So yes, IJ is a line segment. Next question is, in the given figure, O is the center of the circle. Name all the chords of the circle. Now chord is a line segment which join the boundary points of a circle. Clearly PC is a chord. AB is also a chord. Although AB is a diameter, but we can say AB is a chord also because diameter is always a chord of a circle. So we have two chords PC and AB. Next I want name all the radii of the circle. Radius is the line which joins the center with the boundary. Now OC, OP, OA and OB. We have four radii here. Next is name a chord which is not the diameter of a circle. Now we have two chords, one is PC and other is AB. They said not a diameter of a circle. AB is diameter but PC is not a diameter. So answer for this question is PC. Shade the sectors OAC and OPB. Now OAC and OPB. Sector means a triangular region of the circle. Now OAC sector is this one and OPB is this one. So I will shade it like this. OAC and OPB. Next part is shade the smaller segment of the circle formed by CP. Now we have CP chord here. We have two segments. One is this segment and other is this segment made by the chord CP. I want to shade the smaller one. So this is the smaller. I have shaded it like this. Next question is, the given figure represents a shoebox. Are the planes PQRS and RSWV parallel? PQRS is this plane, the upper one. RSWV. Now RSWV is here. This is side one. Clearly these two planes are not parallel. In fact, they are intersecting each other, means meeting each other. So they are not parallel. Next, B part is name the plane parallel to TUVW. Now TUVW is here. So this is the plane. I want to find a plane parallel to this. Parallel means opposite which is not meeting it. So PQRS is the plane which is parallel to the plane TUVW. Name any one plane intersecting PQUT. PQUT is this plane. So we have this plane or we have this plane or we have the backward. So any one plane you can write. I am writing here PQRS which is intersecting PQUT. Next question is, you have to tell whether the statement is true or false. Two diameters of a circle will necessarily intersect. Yes, of course the statement is true because the diameters will intersect at the center of the circle. If I draw so many diameters, suppose if I have the circle here, this is one diameter. If I draw the another diameter, obviously it will pass through the center. If I draw the third diameter, that will also pass through the center. So any number of diameter I will draw, they will definitely intersect at the center of the circle. So two diameters of circle will necessarily intersect each other. Next question is, how many diagonals does a triangle has? We have triangle of this shape. How many diagonals does a triangle has? We know diagonal is a line which joins the consecutive vertices of a polygon. Now they are already joined with the sides. The vertices are already joined with the sides. So we don't have any diagonal in case of a triangle. So a triangle has no diagonal, as diagonal connects the consecutive vertices of a polygon. Next question is, classify as concave and convex quadrilaterals. We have 5 figures here. Now in the first figure, clearly it is a convex quadrilateral because all the angles are less than 180. B part, clearly this angle is more than 180, so this is a concave quadrilateral. C part, all the angles measure less than 180, so it is a convex quadrilateral. In the D part, this angle is greater than 180, so this is a concave quadrilateral. E part, here this angle is also greater than 180, so it is also a concave quadrilateral. So convex are A and C and concave are B, D and E. Next question is, name the angles in the given figure. Now we have 4 angles because it is a quadrilateral. So the name of the angles are, first if I want to name this angle, it will be DAB. Then if I want to name this angle, then it will be D in the middle, so it should be ADC. Next DCB, this angle, and angle ABC, this angle. Now the homework for today is, identify a pair of opposite angles from this figure. Note down all the work very clearly in your notebooks and send it on time. Thank you. Have a nice day.